Hello listeners, this is the continuing video of Mahabharat audio series. This video will be regarding chapter number 69. It's about the sixth day of the battle. According to Yudhishthira's order, Dhrishtadyumna arrayed the Pandav army in Makar formation for the 6 days battle. Here Makar means a fabulous fish with horned head. The Kaurav army was arrayed in Kroncha formation. Here Kroncha means a heron. We know how similarly names are given to physical exercise, asanas or postures. Vyuha was a general name for battle array. Which Vyuha was best for any particular occasion depended on the requirements of the offensive and defensive plans of the day. What the strength and composition of the forces arrayed should be, and what position they should take up were decided upon according to the situation as it developed from time to time. The sixth day was marked by a prodigious slaughter, even in the first part of the morning. Drona's charioteer was killed, and Drona took the reins of the horses himself and used his bow as well. Great was the destruction he effected. He went about like fire among cotton heaps. The formations of both the armies were soon broken, and indiscriminate and fierce fighting went on. Blood flowed in torrents, and the field was covered by dead bodies of soldiers, elephants, and horses, and the debris of chariots. Bhimsena pierced the enemy's line to seek out Duryodhan's brothers and finish them. They, for their part, did not wait to be sought, but rushed on him in a combined attack from all sides. He was attacked by Dushashan, Durvishaha, Durmata, Jaya, Jayatsena, Vikarna, Chitrasena, Sudarshan, Charuchitra, Subharm, Dushkarm, and others, all together. Bhimsena, who did not know what fear was, stood up and fought them all. They desired to take him prisoner and he to kill them all on the spot. The battle raged fiercely, even like the ancient battle between the gods and the Asurs. Suddenly, the son of Pandu lost his patience and jumped down from his chariot, mace in hand, and made straight on foot for the sons of Dhritarashtra in hot haste to slay them. When Dhrishtadyumna saw Bhim's chariot disappear in the enemy lines, he was alarmed and rushed to prevent disaster. He reached Bhim's car but found it was occupied only by charioteer, and Bhim was not in it. With tears in his eyes, he asked the charioteer, "Vishok, where is Bhim, dearer to me than life?" Dhrishtadyumna naturally thought Bhim had fallen. Vishok bowed and said to the son of Drupad, "The son of Pandu asked me to stay here, and without waiting for my reply, rushed forward on foot, mace in hand, into the enemy ranks. Fearing that Bhim would be overpowered and killed, Dhrishtadyumna drove his chariot into the enemy lines in search of Bhimsena, whose path was marked by the bodies of slain elephants. When Dhrishtadyumna found Bhim, he saw him surrounded on all sides by enemies fighting from his chariots. Bhim stood against them all, mace in hand, wounded all over and breathing fire. Dhrishtadyumna embraced him and took him into his chariot and proceeded to pick out the shafts that had stuck in his body. Duryodhan now ordered his warriors to attack Bhimsena and Dhrishtadyumna, and not to wait for them to attack or challenge. Accordingly, they made a combined attack, even though they were not inclined to engage themselves in further fighting. Dhrishtadyumna had a secret weapon, which he had obtained from Dronacharya, and, discharging it, threw the enemy forces into a stupor. But Duryodhan then joined the fray and discharged weapons to counter the stupor weapons of Dhrishtadyumna. Just then, reinforcements sent by Yudhishthira arrived. A force of 12 chariots with their equipage led by Abhimanyu came upon the scene to support Bhim. Dhrishtadyumna was greatly relieved when he saw this. Bhim had also by now refreshed himself and was ready to renew the fight. he got into Kekaya's chariot and took up his position along with the rest. Drona, however, was still terrible that day. He killed Dhristadyumna's charioteer and horses and smashed his chariot, and Drupad's son had to seek a place in Abhimanyu's car. The Pandav forces began to waver, and Drona was cheered by the Kaurav army. Indiscriminate mass fighting and slaughter went on that day. At one time, Bhim and Duryodhan met face to face. The usual exchange of hot words took place and was followed by a great battle of archery. Duryodhan was hit and fell unconscious. Kripa extricated him with great skill and took him away in his own chariot. Bhishma personally arrived at the spot now and led the attack and scattered the Pandav forces. The sun was sinking, but the battle was continued for an hour yet, and the fighting was fierce and many thousands perished. Then the day's battle ceased. Yudhishthira was glad that Dhristadyumna and Bhim returned to camp alive. Chapter 69 finishes here. Keep listening Mahabharat audio series in the next videos.